One click is all it takes to lose everything.
We are in a cyber war. You can either be a defendant or you could be a victim.
Radio silence. That's unfortunately the approach companies are taking today when it comes to cyber attacks and breaches. I had this conversation with somebody on the airplane last night when I was flying back into Silicon Valley, and they said, hey man, it seems like the number of attacks have decreased. It doesn't seem like we've had a major breach or a major exposure in a long time. Does this mean things are getting better? Does this mean things are getting more secure? I wish I could tell you yes. Unfortunately, it's worse than we think. It's not that security is getting better. It's not that attackers are letting down their guard. What it is that companies are now making the decision, it's better not to tell you. Companies are now saying, you know something? Let's not say anything. Let's hope that nobody finds out, and let's just sort of brush it under the carpet. Now here's the problem. That is probably one of the most galactically stupidest decisions a company can make, but because they don't want the bad publicity, that's what's happening. So I just wanted you to be aware that when you're watching the news and you're not seeing about massive attacks, you're not seeing about massive compromises, it's not because they're not happening. It's because companies are making the bad decision not to tell you. So your information is being exposed and compromised. So go in and do basic precautionary steps. Turn off devices when you're not using them. Make sure you turn on two-factor authentication. Make sure you do text alerting anytime credit card banks accounts are used, and just be super careful. We're at a point in time where you and me are in this alone. The government is not helping. Companies are basically making decisions that hurt us, and we have to now start stepping up to protect our information. Recognize the reality and start taking cybersecurity seriously.